Welcome to today's Explainer. We're unpacking something pretty fascinating today, a literal blueprint for creating scalable, high-revenue content, all without ever showing your face or manually editing a single frame. It's the dream of the automated niche channel. We're going to explore exactly how creators are combining Google's NotebookLM and Gemini to make this a reality. If you've ever found yourself wondering how these anonymous channels consistently pump out highly engaging content, well, this is the exact workflow you need to see.
Okay, let's dive into this. We really need to understand the financial engine driving this whole process, and that is Google AdSense. This is essentially how you get paid. Whenever someone watches your content that, remember, you didn't manually edit, narrate, or even appear in, Google pays you a portion of the ad revenue directly into your bank account. That financial incentive, that's the big why behind the automation workflow we are exploring today.
But of course, you don't just magically start earning on day one. You've got to hit a specific monetization threshold first, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Now, traditionally, getting to this point could take a creator months or even years of really grueling manual labor. But the automated strategy we're looking at is designed specifically to help you meet these requirements rapidly and consistently, basically by letting AI do all the heavy lifting.
To get us to that monetization goal, here is our roadmap. First, the faceless channel opportunity. Second, finding a profitable niche. Third, programming your NotebookLM AI. Fourth, generating your first video. And finally, automating with Gemini data. Let's get started.
Step 1. The faceless channel opportunity.
The real inciting incident for this entire playbook is realizing you absolutely don't need a massive production budget or even a charismatic host to succeed. Simple, highly replicable channel formats exist right now and they are thriving. But how do you know which ones are actually making money before you invest your time? Well, the source material highlights a tool within Digital Maker AI called the Faceless Finder. Instead of endlessly scrolling through YouTube just guessing what works, this tool lets you filter channels specifically to see which ones are faceless, whether they are selling digital products in their descriptions, and crucially, what their estimated monthly AdSense revenue is. This means you can actually verify the income potential of a channel format before you commit any effort to replicating it. It's a total game changer.
Moving right along to Step 2, finding a profitable niche.
Once you know how to find these channels, the next move is zeroing in on one to actually model. Finding a profitable niche is all about identifying what is currently resonating with viewers. For our case study today, the source material reverse-engineered a very specific, highly successful niche. And what's truly fascinating is just how simplistic this successful format is. We're looking at the mindset and motivation niche, specifically focusing on Stoic philosophy. Look at the layout. It's literally just a static graphic of an ancient statue on the right and some text on the left. No expensive flashy animations, no complex moving scenes. Yet, the source notes this exact format achieves massive virality relative to its channel size, pulling in tens of thousands of views in just days. It just proves that basic visual education often drastically outperforms overproduced content.
To replicate that success, you're going to need your own recurring character, your own statue. Using an image maker tool, the source uses this exact prompt. Recreate this ancient statue, but ensure he has a different pose. By simply uploading a screenshot of the competitor's statue and feeding it this prompt, the AI instantly clones the main character into 4 brand new, unique variations. Boom! You now have the face of your faceless channel, and it takes under 45 seconds.
Okay, Step 3. Programming your NotebookLM AI.
With our niche and character locked in, we move to the foundational core of this entire workflow. Frankly, this is the step that intimidates most people, but it's actually incredibly straightforward. We are going to use Google's free NotebookLM tool and essentially turn it into our dedicated channel manager. I want to slow down here for a second because this is your exact recipe for success. To program NotebookLM so it knows exactly what to do, you need to feed it 4 specific inputs based on the channel you are cloning. Step 1. Take a screenshot of their channel banner and profile image. Step 2. Take a screenshot of their most popular video. Step 3. Copy and paste their channel URL. And Step 4. Upload a pre-made PDF document that contains the overarching goals, rules, and steps for running a YouTube channel.
So the crucial point is what happens next. Once you feed NotebookLM those 4 items, it instantly analyzes the data and provides you with optimized channel names and step-by-step instructions on how to generate your own branding assets. Setting up the actual channel infrastructure is exactly where most creators get overwhelmed and just quit. But having NotebookLM pre-programmed like this, it eliminates that friction entirely. It literally holds your hand through the entire setup process.
All right, step 4, generating your first video.
Now that the AI has guided us through the planning and branding phase, we can transition to turning those AI suggestions into an actual rendered piece of content. NotebookLM gives you the title and the concept, and you take that right back into your video generation tool. To perfectly mimic that highly successful Stoic channel, the source uses these exact generation parameters. We want a visual style that is historic and ancient. The format is a single continuous scene. The layout places our clone statue subject on the left. We want large, clean captions and a very subtle zoom in, zoom out effect to give the static image some life. You plug all these in, select a male AI voice, and hit generate.
And literally within moments, the AI just hands you a complete product. It instantly writes the philosophical script, outputting snippets like this one regarding ancient Stoics. It generates the voiceover, creates the scenes, and perfectly syncs those clean, large subtitles right to the audio. You don't drag and drop a single timeline, you don't adjust a single audio level. The AI handles the whole shebang perfectly in a matter of seconds.
Step 5, automating with Gemini DN.
Creating one successful piece of content is great, sure, but to reach those monetization thresholds, we need scale. The real power of this workflow lies in blending two tools together. See, NotebookLM holds your specific channel context. It knows your niche, your style, and your specific goals. But Gemini, which is owned by Google, holds the broader search data. It actually knows what people are searching for on Google and YouTube. By connecting your programmed notebook directly into Gemini, you seamlessly blend your specific channel identity with Google's extremely powerful real-time analytics. Once those two AI tools are connected, you drop in a master prompt. The source provides this exact framework. I need you to create a 30-day content calendar for a specific month. I plan to upload to YouTube on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You then ask it to provide high-view potential titles, descriptions, and tags, all formatted in a navy blue calendar grid.
And this is where the magic happens. By asking Gemini to open this in a Canva, it spits out an interactive, fully structured calendar. It gives you the exact days to post, the specific titles that Google's data says will actually perform well, and the precise SEO tags you need to dominate the search results. You literally no longer have to struggle with what to create. You have a data-backed 30-day strategic rollout handed to you instantly.
We've seen how finding the right format, programming NotebookLM, generating effortless content, and then scaling it all with Gemini data completely removes those traditional barriers to content creation. The tools to build a highly optimized, scalable asset without ever stepping in front of a camera are sitting right there at your fingertips. So my final question to you is this: what niche will you choose to automate first?